The Chernobyl nuclear disaster is a tragic and significant event in the history of nuclear power. Here are some amazing facts about the disaster, its causes, consequences, and long-term effects. Explosion and radioactive release. The Chernobyl disaster occurred on April 26, 1986, when reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant in Pripyat, Ukraine, exploded. It released a massive amount of radioactive material into the atmosphere. Causes. The explosion was primarily caused by a flawed reactor design, inadequately trained personnel, and a critical safety test gone wrong. The operators initiated an unsafe experiment that led to a sudden power surge. Immediate impact. 2 plant workers died on the night of the explosion, and 28 firefighters and plant workers succumbed to acute radiation sickness in the following weeks. The immediate vicinity around the reactor became highly contaminated. Evacuation. The nearby town of Pripyat, home to plant workers and their families, was evacuated within days of the explosion. It remains a ghost town to this day. Containment. To prevent further release of radioactive materials, a concrete sarcophagus known as a Chernobyl shelter was hastily constructed over the damaged reactor. It was later replaced by the more stable new safe confinement in 2016. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone. The area surrounding Chernobyl was declared an exclusion zone, and access to it remains restricted. It covers approximately 2,600 square kilometers and is now a haven for wildlife. Long-term effects on health. The long-term health consequences of the disaster are still being studied, but it is estimated that thousands of cases of thyroid cancer, particularly in children, were caused by radioactive iodine exposure. Wildlife thrives. Surprisingly, the Chernobyl exclusion zone has become a unique natural laboratory. The absence of human activity has allowed wildlife populations to flourish, leading to the creation of a radioactive wilderness. Human return. While the area around Chernobyl remains heavily contaminated, a few residents who defied the evacuation order, known as self-settlers or Chernobyl babushkas, returned to their homes in the exclusion zone against official advice. International response. The Chernobyl disaster had a significant impact on nuclear safety worldwide. It led to increased scrutiny of nuclear power plants, changes in reactor design, and the strengthening of international safety conventions. Legacy of fear. The disaster left a lasting psychological impact on the people of the affected regions. Many survivors and their descendants continue to experience fear and stigmatization related to radiation exposure. Tourism. In recent years, there has been a surge in tourism to the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Tourists can visit the area, but strict safety measures and guidelines are in place to minimize radiation exposure. Sarcophagus replacement. The construction of the new safe confinement, a massive steel structure that was moved over the damaged reactor in 2016, ensures the long-term containment of radioactive materials and reduces the risk of further environmental contamination. The Chernobyl disaster remains a poignant reminder of the potential dangers associated with nuclear power and the importance of rigorous safety measures in the nuclear industry. It has also become a symbol of the resilience of both nature and the human spirit in the face of a nuclear catastrophe. Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did creating it. If you found the content valuable and entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos in the future. Your support means a lot to us and keeps us motivated to deliver better content. Feel free to leave your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Stay curious and inspired, and we'll see you in the next video.